So let's talk about the practices so far, man. How's everybody looking?
Oh, man, it's been going great, man. These guys are really bought in. We got a strong senior class, man, that's taking leadership and taking ownership of this season. And so it's been easy on our coaching staff because we don't have to shoulder the burden of making sure guys are getting up on time and things like that. They've really taken control of that and calling in the morning and making sure that they get their position groups all here and things like that, making sure that everybody's locked in when we're talking at practice or installs and things like that. So it's been pretty great.
We were talking off camera. You were saying that you got 8 coming back on offense, 9 coming back on defense. Let's talk about the offense first. How's everybody looking on offense?
Man, it's looking good, man. We got a lot of guys in a lot of spots, man, as far as skill-wise, man, that can really take over a game. And so I tell my offensive coordinator, man, I guess the hardest job for him would be finding a way to get all those guys the ball, you know what I mean? And so, but I think, it would just be based on mismatches if we feel like we have somebody who can create a mismatch in any game. And so we tell them, this game it might be this Z receiver, next game it might end up being the running back or the quarterback, those type of things. And so everybody playing their part, and then when their number's called, they're always ready to go.
Who are you looking for to step up on offense this year?
I would say we got a wide receiver that's really had a good showing. Derek King Jr., man, he's had a really good showing over the summer. We went to a 7-on-7, and he scored like 21, 22 touchdowns in 9 games.
Wow.
So, and that's not counting like the interceptions and the 2-point conversions and all of that. So he really had a great summer, man, and he's stepping into that leadership role as well. And the guys have really taken to his leadership. They understand that he's one of those guys that can really make things go, and it helps that he's also one of those guys that always makes sure he's doing the right thing and holds himself accountable, so then he can turn around and hold those guys accountable as well.
On the defense side of the ball, how we looking?
Man, we're pretty stout, man. We got a lot of speed. That's one thing that we always have is speed. And so we're looking to put guys in position to be able to fly around. I don't want them to have to think too much. I want them to just be able to play fast and play hard. So that's what we're trying to do. And so right now everything's looking great.
So you guys have a benefit game, right? What are you trying to accomplish before the benefit game?
Before the benefit game, man, we're just getting plays installed, getting different formations installed, and trying to get looks as to what we might see going into the benefit game, not just for the benefit game, but teams that we play after. So we're kind of mixing things in and seeing how they work against our different schemes and things like that. So, they're a little bit more familiar with it once that game comes.
What's your non-conference looking like? I know Osceola was supposed to be on your schedule. Is that still a thing, or?
Nah, they backed out. They went in. They took a game in Tennessee, so they'll be playing a team in Tennessee. We weren't able to find a replacement game, so we will be playing Mills and Nettleton for preseason.
Okay. You guys finished with 6 wins last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's it going to take for you guys to take that next step, get into the playoffs, and make a run in the playoffs?
I think for the past few years, one thing that I've noticed, it seems as though we run out of steam once it gets closer to conference championship time, going into the playoffs. It seems like we kind of lose focus and like we're not able to finish. Even some games that we lost last year, we were up at halftime. Even in the playoff game, we were up at halftime against Ashdown, and then we came back in the second half. We just weren't able to finish the game. So that's the main focus, is being able to finish what we start. We come out hot, the adrenaline's pumping, the fans are, everybody's jumping and things like that, and we just got to make sure we don't become complacent or feel like the other team should lay down because we got them down by 20 at half, So we got to make sure that we finish strong.